Hello, hello. So I was just kind of playing around. I was trying to figure out how to connect the warp pads to the various different warp pads. Um, I did find that the Brittle Hollow does go to Lighthold Station, but the Ash Twin has multiple, and one of them leads to Brittle Hollow to the Black Hole Forge. So I need to explore there. But I also found out how to get into the high energy lab. So I am there, and then I'll go back over to Ash Twin and see if I can figure out what's on the towers because my computer says that there's still stuff there that is not discovered. So I gotta explore this pretty quick before the sand rises. And I have no idea. Oh, okay. See, there's all of these different move warp core. Or, what? What? Oh, biscuits. What does that mean? All right, high energy lab. Not lab, lab with a B. I know how to spell. I swear. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And I don't know. Yeah, these are all called warp cores. Oh man. Pi, records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Raimi, in theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Pi. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Raimi, hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supplies would prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Pi, all available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi, I saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. Pi, this is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. I'm curious. Okay, still good. Raimi, the Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Raimi, the energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's error form. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Well, if you... I can talk. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the Whitehole Station to connect Ash... Ooh. Sorry, I clicked on something to get my Twitch stream up on my phone, and I apparently had the volume up. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on the Whitehole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Clary, Pogue, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Yarrow, of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Ah! Aha! Okay, so I was right that there was multiple. But it's each tower. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Phlox, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the timber hearth after a geyser mountain. Oh, biscuits! Okay, so Ash Twin. Giant steep cyclone. Timber hearth. Geyser. Mountain. So there's a dark bramble one. Woo! Oh, that's... okay. I already read that one. Oh, hey! There's a screenshot here I can take. Sweet. Okay. Alright. I know I'm a pain and I'm drawing everything, but hey, these notes help me. Alright, so... Giant steep. Looks like that. Could that be Timber Hearth? Okay, the Ash Twins. Oh no, that's Timber Hearth. So, what is this one then? Could that, oh wait, is that Brittle Hollow? Because the underside is the crystals? And I don't think Dark Bramble has one, so what is this? Alright. I'm gonna take pictures with my phone so I can draw on it. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And there's five. So there's 5 warps. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's one for Brittle Hollow, but there could be. And this, I think, is the one-way door. Yep. Okay, so I don't want to exit through that way without one of the warp cores, and none of those look like what I know I need at... Like, also, what is this? Is this the... Cool. Like, what is this closed room? Okay, I gotta get back to my ship. Oh, Ash Twin. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay. First thing. Ah. Can you... You can't... Okay. Okay, so I need to go to Dark Bramble. I think I have everything I need for the vessel. I have the coordinates, and I have something called a warp core, but I don't know, I don't think it's the right shape. But I don't know if it has to be. Oh, hey Quantum Moon. You and I have beef. I have not figured out how to get on you, because I can't get a picture of you without looking away from you. Ooh. Oh, not the sad music. Perfect landing. Ugh. This is the nest. Oh, I hate the creepy fingers. Pointing. Oh no 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 no. Boop. Oh, okay. Holy biscuits. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, at least we get me to the vessel. Ooh. Okay. If I remember correctly, it was just thorns here. Yeah. Excuse me, coming through. Alright. Alright, first test is... Alright, holding... Warp core does not fit. Okay, that's what I was curious about, is this is labeled a warp core, so how do I make one of those that's shaped like the hourglass? I need to make one, probably. Ugh. Okay. Probably the Black Hole Forge, which I found how to warp that. Okay, but... Oop, ground. Wait a sec. Oh my goodness. Let down be down, please. Okay. Deactivate that? There's a ball in it. So the first one starts here, goes there. Nope. Goes there. And then this one doesn't have a ball. No. It's missing the ball. Do I have to pass that one? Oh! Ugh. No! Okay, but the warp core is not correct. I have the pattern. I've tried tracking down that probe. It's so small and it's much faster than me. By the time I get up here, it's usually pretty well distant. Like, I already don't see it. Yep, there it is. I've been to this once before, and I don't remember. I don't remember enough about it. If I get close enough, I can actually match velocity with it. Getting there, it's getting bigger. But then this happens. So, like, I can't. Alright, Ashwin. It's like so close, but I cannot make it without the ship. I should probably look at what I'm flying towards. Because it will go shortest distance between two objects. Me being one, it being the other. Forget if the sun's in between or a planet. I think I overshot it. Accelerating towards destination just as it goes behind the sun is a little concerning. Woo! Flybys. Yeah, it's getting here awfully fast. Okay. Now let's double check. Alright, so this is the one that looked like a sun from above. I think this is the one that goes to Brittle Hollow. So while we wait for things to clear out. Okay, let's look at this, because I was able to finally do this. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. I don't know how to access the data in the Ash Twin project. That's one issue. Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the White Hole Station, where objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Oh, biscuits, the sun is one. It's one of the spots. So I have Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, Ash Twin's Brittle Hollow, and the sun. I might actually be near the sun one. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations. Hi, honey. Alright, let's see. So, Ash Twin Towers. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwire district that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai crafted warp cores in the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. So if I was going to make one, it would be there. Oop. Okay, so this is the one that I thought was Timberhearth, but I don't think it is. Oh, hi Jorik, welcome back. You were here yesterday, right? Okay. Did I let the sand go too low? Yeah! Alright, I learned a whole bunch. Okay, so quick rerun. I made it finally to the high energy lab. I got to talk to Feldspar yesterday. That video will be posted on YouTube. Same user, nope, Happily Ignored is my username. I might want to change that. Uh, on YouTube. Um, I've had that username forever. So I found out a whole bunch of stuff there. The warp cores there don't match what I need, but I know that the Black Hole Forge on Brittle Hollow is probably what I need, but I don't know if I need one of those warp cores to like edit its shape. Because I tried it. I also was frantically trying to input the coordinates that I got from the thingamajiggy in the middle of Who's and What's It, Giant Steep. But I learned that the towers are all one of the different planets. So I'm in one trying to figure out where it goes. And my husband just got home. Hi, husband. Just water? Oh, yeah, that works. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so each tower warps you somehow. Where is your entrance? Only there. Who designed this thing? I'm suspicious that this is the whole one to get me to that, and I really want to get on there. So, this tower won't work. This is the one for the Ash Twins. Whee! And this one's not unburied yet. It's working on it though. Ooh, okay. This one I think might be the one. Oh, I should view them from outside. I think this might be the one that is for Timberhearth. Every once in a while it seems like the sand like sucks away really fast, but then other times you're like, oh, it's taking so slow. Okay, starting to confirm my suspicions. If it has one more tier not encompassing the entire thing, then it will be definite. Whee! Come on. Yes, this is Timberhearth. Okay. Ooh. So it has trees, so like another good bet. What are you? Oh, triangular. Okay, we gotta wait for the sand to go away anyway. Might as well let the planet do its thing. I took pictures of each of the tower spots so that I could figure out what I was looking at and not have to guess. Okay, so I don't know where this one goes, but this one might be the one for Brittle Hollow. Yes, yes, take the sand. I find that fascinating. What an interesting mechanic. just thinking about how this game was made. Like, how big was the team that made this game? Like, who thought, oh yeah, let's have the sand, ash, slowly drain and reveal pertinent information. Let me save here because of that. As I drag my side down the cliff. Still thinking about how to get into the doorway. Doorway. It's incredible. Like, I've never played a game that made you know stuff, to learn more, to get further, to... Oh. That might have been the Brittle... Oh, wait, no, I didn't think one went to Brittle Hollow. Nope, that's not Brittle Hollow, that's Bramble Deep. That's still not Bramble Deep, that's Dark Bramble. Oh my goodness. Are you still draining? Okay. And... Whoa! Brittle Hollow. Okay, so the tower that has a slightly wider, almost crenellation, and a... Ooh, I can draw. I swear I'm an artist. But this is where I wanted, but every time I got here, either the sun exploded or I jumped. Departure time and arrival time. Charge, step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp, which I do not want to do. This is the first time I've made it here. Blackwolf Forge, because I am on the ceiling. I have never made it up here. I jump all the time and I'm really resisting doing it. Have I mentioned I don't like this place? Be cautious near the boarding area. Boarding area? Well, the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Boarding area? Yes, I'd be moving very quickly that way. That's the problem. That's what I keep doing. Oh, I don't see a thing anywhere. Oh, that's uncommon. Because that's Brittle Hollow. That's Brittle Hollow. Boarding area. And see, that's the tower that was broken that would have gotten me here to begin with. Oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look... Does that look? Oh! Okay. Oh. Black Hole Forge, north 40 meters. Exit to surface, which is a one-way exit, because that's blocked. So is this. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, biscuits. Okay, so... What is that little boarding area, the little pool thing here? Oh. In the bucket? No. Damn. If this thing launched me right now, oh, I bet I need to go to the Meltwater District. Or... crash land Thanks. So I said that I don't like to... I don't like to jump. Also, I'm hearing the music that makes me think the sun's imploding. And there's the controls. Did I die? Yep. Alright. What a mess. So I think I need to go to Brittle Hollow, lower the Black Hole Forge, go to Ash Twin, wait for it to let me in, and then warp to... Oh my god. Welcome back, honey. Thank you, my dear. Nope, that's not the planet I need. Just use the map. Ooh. Nope. That's what I get for putting down the controller while autopilot's on. Yes, sorry. My husband and I need to chat. He just got home, so it was just a quick little conversation. I don't want to stream too long since he did just get home, and I actually like him. I gotta remember... I gotta remember where to go. I know that the activity. Tower is the best place for entry, which I think is over here. Close. I don't remember which equator, which trajectory from which spot. Okay, there's the stupid quantum thing. I hate that thing. Said that each of the other shards would help with different lessons. Okay, what in the world? Back up. Need to get to the Hanging City. There it is. Whee! Woo! I've definitely flown over the edge before. Okay, so I don't know if this is the right way. This is the right way. I haven't gone this way in a while. And of course, there's no signs anywhere. If these things existed in real life, I'd be so nauseous all the time. I actually went up there, didn't I? I don't know where I am. Where this is leading. Oh, okay, it's this. This is about the cyclones, which I remember. Yeah. Okay, so this one would shoot you down, and this one would lift you up. This is the Southern Observatory, which I believe my ship log said that there was more here that I needed to learn. unable to determine orbit, no signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe, and I can't input coordinates that I can see. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know that what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, which I don't understand that. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Steep. So we couldn't find the eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, so we should discontinue this search method. Malo's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? Which I believe they're the ones that are developing the warp thing where it warps you earlier than you left. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Those of us in the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to the star system, but we are unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Adel Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here are both unable to detect any traces of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that the eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system? I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system's sun, which orbit is a questionable term. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. The thing is, I have coordinates. Alright, well I went to the wrong spot here. Alright, Giant Steep projection stone. Now that I've been everywhere. Yeah, this is the construction yard. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. Okay, so that was how it ended up down below. Whee! Okay. Oh. I hear the rumbling of the sun. Alright, let's figure out more quantum stuff. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in quantum matter. of note. A unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal the shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Let's see, I don't think... No, I did find the one on Timber Hearth and Giant's Deep, but I don't know if I found the one on Hourglass Twins. Thatch, the only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. If so, it's awfully pretty. Yeah, I hear you go. My least favorite thing about these things. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. It's not normal even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Bloom is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read your note. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is another matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. That it possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Felix, hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about in this area? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. And I believe this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge that I still haven't figured out how to get into, and I would really like to, and it's kind of disappointing that I haven't figured it out yet. Because somebody decided to break the wall. That wall. And then there's up above, too, that I'm like... Ooh, it's around this planet, right now. But I don't think... Whee! I don't think that locks it in place. Especially when you... No, it is still there. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to get up there, so I'm guessing there's another warp somewhere. Okay, so if I'm looking that way, I'm looking toward the north, but I don't remember where to enter in to get there. It's by Feldspar? Oh. Of course, the sun's gonna blow soon, so this doesn't help much. Excuse me, coming through. And then this. No, that's where I just came from. This. Which is... Nope, it's this. I I don't have time. The planet's exploding and he doesn't know he's gonna die. It's fine. Let him be ignorant. Alright, so this is the Meltwater District then. Oh, it's right here. Ooh. See, it's that needs to happen. But then, you know, the sun is already... I feel like I can go into that now and I couldn't. That! I need that! And I don't know how to... What is that thing? I don't know how to get there. No, son. Don't sing. Oh, this is out to the surface. So if I could... Ooh. Ooh. I could park my ship right here, that'd be great. But, like, it's right near... Oh, okay. That is my ticket. It's not charged, though. Ah. Warp me. Warp me faster. Oh, my planet's not aligned. How dare it? Right there. You. No, wait, this is Whitehole Forge. Whitehole Forge, Whitehole Station. And the sun's starting to do the thing. Ooh! Oh no. Okay, well. Into the black hole. Let's accept it. It's probably a faster way to get there. Oh. just gonna bring me back to where I just was. But maybe I can get to my ship instead of being 30 kilometers away. Woo! How do I even get there? I did it. Aw, my son's so mad. Where's the twins? Just comes out of nowhere and smacks me. Aw, they're so cute. No! Warp me! Oh yeah, that's not happening. That would be really funny if that glitched like that. I don't want to stream too much longer. But I want to get this taken care of. I want to get into the Black Hole Forge. At least now I know I can park by the ruins near where Feldspar, not Feldspar? Kornfeld? Whoever it was that went there and left the fuel. Woo! Woo! Nailed it, right? That was smooth. Where's the escape pod? Right there. Oh, that was the fastest I've ever gotten here. There's the waterfall. There. I'm so glad this is two-way. I think I finally figured out the path. Okay, lower that. Lower? Yes. Oh, so close. No. Oh, and then I missed the stairs. I should have just gone up anyway. I don't think I have ever had it go so smooth. Just don't question the takeoff and landings, and we'll be fine. Okay, now off to... That's a really good thought. Wonder how I know I got stuck in gravity lifts from others switching directions back and forth. Yeah, I would be the one to be stuck. Okay, it is actually that one that I want. I'll figure out that quantum moon, I swear. So that, I think, is the sun. This, I believe, is the one that is actually to the other planet. So I think... Bouncy. I think the one I need is around here somewhere. And I'm just impatient. So... Nope, pre-flight. That's right. Nope, still this one. Reading ship log. Let's let some time pass and let's figure out stuff. So this is where I'm trying to get to. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomad planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Oh, biscuits! Is 22 minutes how long it takes for the sun to blow? So if they kept doing that everybody teleported, they would be going back enough that the sun wouldn't blow. Every memory acquired by Nomu? Nomu? A Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ashwin. Wonder if that's the warp course, but there's a lot more. Are there? Also, I didn't find that room that had the Nomai statues in it. There was that one room that was closed off with the slit in the wall that I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I know I'm not done this on the city. Where else am I not done? Yeah, the Quantum Moon one. And I don't know how to steer them. Because it seems like there's warp back. Or control the gravity cannon. Forward. Take off. And disconnect. So I don't know how to control them, technically. I've just been winging it and trying to make it look good, which is not how my flying is. Southern Observatory. The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Yes. 9,318,054 to 1? I believe. I should go back there too. Okay, so this one is to Timberhearth. Notebook, notebook, that's the one. Go away, sand. Go away faster. Oh, that helps you see the movement of the sand, actually. Hey, Jorik, you ever want to watch paint dry? Here we go. I am on the right side for a door, right? Hey, that's how you do it. Second monitor for the win. Let me in. Ah. So close. Yes. Okay. Warp me. Warp me now. Do it. Not there. To the other one. Sun is, or the sky is slowly getting further away. I like the shade of blue that they used. It's pretty. Ah. No, that's Giant's Deep. Biscuits. Oh! That's not what I need. Oh no. Okay. Nailed it. I'm so good at steering. Oh, and here comes the storm. Warp. Warp? No, warp. Wait. No, I thought that was the right warp. No, that was Timber Hearth biscuits. I'm so excited to actually, like, finally warp. Oh, that's class. Okay. To finally, like, get into the black hole station, and I'm like, go, go. That was wrong. Oh, go, go down, go down. That's still wrong. How about now? Nope. That's the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nope, there it goes. Okay, bye. Now? Now? No, that's still giant steep. I'm so impatient. Where is the planet I need? Timber Hearth? Interloper? Ah! Every time. But I should. I did it this time. Except I'm going the wrong way. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Unused Nomai statue. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude in that case, Poke, Clary. I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Okay, I need to write that down. So, white core, receiver, black core, sender. Then I'll stop standing on ones going, hey, take me back. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. And there's 6 of the white core. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Okay. Poke. Of note, Yarrow believes he spied a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp tower receiver will never line up overhead. Does your romantic interest think the warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Isn't that an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body? I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. Oh, okay. Ship log. And nowhere to... Like that thing's eyes are closed as... What is that? Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, that gives us a slightly larger warp window. Imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Yes, but what is that? Is it just a... Is that... I don't know. Okay, so that... Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where do I put this projection stone? Is that what I thought was gonna have happen? There it is. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project has decided to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. The central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Okay, so advanced core. Central chamber of Ash Twin. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is 7. See, I don't know where this is inside. I don't know if I really found anything helpful in here. I mean, I did, but I don't think I realize it yet. Yeah, this is showing the window of time, I think. Okay. I think I need back on... I need back on the other planet. I just gotta remember which planet it is. Oh, biscuits. Ow. No, this is how I got here. I fell. said hi to Ryback, and he didn't have anything new to say, so. I think the Tower of Quantum Knowledge went away. 'Cause this... Ooh, that's trippy. There's the tower. There's the tower. Oh, that's interesting. I'm in orbit. Well. I just went completely around the black hole. I don't know. That's the tower that I need to be... Oh, I didn't jump first. Here we go, black hole. Whee! Oh, it's giant steep. Okay. Black center. White center. My ship is on a different planet. That's unfortunate. Saw smoke here. Oh, I can't doze off. Ah, supersonic marshmallows. I am going to call it at that. Hour and a half, I think, is a good enough time. Not unless that stupid probe comes down right next to me again. I've only caught up to it once. You're welcome. I've been so involved in the story that I just can't stop playing. And I think I finally approved or verified through YouTube that I can actually post longer videos. So that's good. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever you have going on right now. And thank you. I will see you next time. Bye.